Okay, so what is this fine little collection of model steam engine parts? Well, believe it or not, this is in fact most of a small model steam engine called the GEM model steam engine, which was one of two engines made by a company in Wiltshire in the UK in the late 1940s and early 1950s. And believe it or not, most of the engine is actually here. It's missing a boiler shroud, it's also missing the base, and it's missing the burner. But the boiler shroud and base are fairly easy to manufacture, but everything else is there. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that we can get this up and running in fairly short order. I need to check the boiler out, obviously. I'm not entirely sure that the safety valve is original. I need to check that. Fortunately, my friend and fellow model steam engine collector, Mike Stacey, very kindly sent me a whole load of pictures. He has both this one and the marine boiler one. So he sent me a whole load of pictures with dimensions on, so I know exactly what size it all is and everything. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that we can get this one up and running. In fact, because I knew this was coming, this was an eBay auction win, I've actually made a start, and there we have the base. Now, as you can see, it's made out of Meccano, and the original wasn't made out of Meccano, but it looks exactly like a piece of Meccano. So yeah, so I've already made a start on the base, and the next up will be to mount the actual engine, which basically sits on the end here like that, and then the boiler sits at this end and is held in place by the shroud and this clamp. So yes, that's the next stage. Well, here's the little GEM engine. Base has been made and painted. The brass boiler shroud has been produced. There's quite a lot more work involved in it than I initially thought. It's taken a while to do this. Boiler's been cleaned up, boiler strap's been cleaned up. The original cylinder pivot here, that was actually quite badly bent, and it appeared to be a roll pin, which was bizarre. So I removed that, drilled and tapped the original hole to take 10 BA. So there's now a 10 BA screw in there and a new spring. The original spring was hopeless. It had no tension at all. So yeah, we're ready to put it back together and get it steamed. I don't have a burner for it yet. I've still got to make that, but we can hopefully steam it using an SEL burner. So let's get on and do that. Well, here's the little GEM engine all back together, looking hopefully like it should do. Yeah, it was a little bit more tricky than I thought, but it's turned out okay. There was a little bit of damage to the boiler. I noticed when I started cleaning out, a slight dent in this end, but I thought hopefully it's going to be okay. Certainly seemed to hold cold water fine. So yeah, we're ready to go. So let's see if we can get the thing steamed. Okay, well, I've repaired the little leak that we had from the boiler, and I think it's ready to go. Oh, definitely ready to go. Look at that. That's amazing. Of course, it may just be that the SEL burner's, you know, just giving it too much heat. Oh no, it's settling down now. But it runs superbly. I'm well pleased with that. That's just fantastic. Which is especially satisfying when, you know, when I first got this, basically all I had was it was just bits, the boiler and the safety valve, the clamp and the actual engine unit. So the little Meccano base has worked out really well. So yeah, hopefully that's what it's supposed to look like and run like. So no, I'm well pleased with that. That's fantastic. So there you have it, the GEM model steam engine, made in Wiltshire in the UK, I think around about the 1950s. Running for the first time after its restoration. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video on the GEM. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers!